This is the Beyond the Box. Stupid. This is the Beyond the Box dumbbell workout. Before you get into the workout, check out our Instagram post for the warm-up. Want to make sure you're getting ready for the workout by increasing your heart rate, increasing your body temperature, and you're starting to sweat a little bit before you get into it. For today's strength portion, we're going to be working on the dumbbell front rack lunge. That means that we're going to be holding the dumbbells out in front of our body. One end of the dumbbell is on my shoulder. The other end of the dumbbell is directly out in front of my body. That's going to be in both hands. When doing the lunges, we want to make sure that we're not walking on the tight wire. We want to avoid that tight wire position. So what that would mean is when you go into either a forward or reverse stepping lunge, your one foot goes in front of the other foot. That's going to be the tight wire. So this, because it's so narrow, doesn't have a whole lot of balance. There's not a whole lot of stability in here. And it was going to be a fairly difficult position to maintain and to maintain your balance here, right? I'm exaggerating those positions, that movement to make it a little bit more obvious, but this is a lot harder to maintain as opposed to having a hip width stance and having a good separation, your natural stance or width, as you go either into a forward or into a reverse step. Notice I have a lot wider base and I'm going to be a lot more balanced and stable in that position. The front rack lunge starts on the floor. You do need to get the weights up to your shoulders, so you're going to have to clean them to your shoulders from the floor. So standing up, driving the feet into the floor, pulling the dumbbells to your shoulders gets you into a starting position. So for these lunges, you can do forward stepping lunges, or you can do reverse steps. Just depends on what your preference is. Notice that when doing either one, I'm maintaining a fairly upright stance. I'm not leaning forward too much. I want to make sure that my elbows stay nice and high and that I keep the weight a little bit more closer towards me. If I start bending over or leaning, it's going to become very, very hard to maintain this position. I'm going to have too much weight pulling me forward, and I'm probably just going to end up dropping the weight. What that also does is it does place a little bit of a compromise on the low back if we lean too far forward with enough weight. So we want to make sure that our center mass stays close to us by keeping an upright position in that front rack with the lunge. Once you're done the front rack lunges, we're going to move into the Metcon. For the Metcon, we have 2 rounds for time of 36 goblet squats and 36 weighted lunges. Now, this is going to be done with 1 dumbbell. The dumbbell weight for the men is 50 pounds, 35 pounds for the ladies. When doing the goblet squat, you're going to hold the weight directly under your chin as you sit back and down. Try and get your hips below the knees for full range of motion. But if you're trying to get there and you find that you start to collapse, then only go so low as you can maintain good form. So if that ends up being here, then that's fine, because that's as low as you can go. Go your full range of motion. But if you're able to go all the way down to the bottom and able to maintain an upright chest and keep the weight close to your body here, then that's the range or that's the depth that you want to maintain. Once you're done your 36 goblet squats, then you're going to use the same dumbbell and you're going to go into 36 weighted lunges. So that means that you're going to be doing half the reps on one leg and half the reps on the other leg. So half of 36 is going to be 18 reps on one leg and 18 reps on the other leg. Yeah, 18. So I'm just going to I can hold the weight out to my side, or I can hold the weight here. I can maintain that goblet squat position, that goblet position while I'm doing my lunges here. Do my lunges like this. For my 36 weighted lunges, I could choose to put the weight on the back of my shoulders. If I want to have more of a back rack position as I do my lunges this way, or if I'm doing forward steps, it's up to you how you do those. But however way you choose to hold the dumbbell is up to you. Be creative. You find the best position that works for you and get through the work. So remember, for the Metcon, it is 2 rounds for time of 36 goblet squats and 36 weighted lunges using 50 or 35 pounds, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman or somewhere in between. It's up to you. Get after it and have fun.